Hi guys, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another episode. I cannot believe this is episode 5 of being consistent, except for the hiccup that we had with episode 3. Firstly, I would like to say thank you to each and everyone that have subscribed. Thank you for joining this online family. And I just decided to just come and give a brief, a brief bio about what is this all about. So I'm one person that believes in self-love, self-care, mental health, mental well-being, okay? Connecting with oneself spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Yes. So this channel is mainly about that, and also discovering myself in my 20s, and so that one day when I look back I can be like, oh, in my 20s I did that, I did this, look at me then. Because I know I am still growing. For a fact, I am still growing, and I'm not in one position. I would have said stagnant. How do you guys pronounce it? Oh, Tanya's not here to help me with my English. Tanya, where are you? But yeah, I'm not in one position. So I just wanted to come here and just have a chit chat about, I just fixed the mirror now so I can look at myself as I speak, so I can see how I look. Okay, as I already said, I'm not in one position. Today I was thinking about that childhood dream. I know that we grow up, our high school, primary, college, university, wherever, but somehow life catches up to us and you don't fulfill that childhood dream that you had. And I realized, since I was reflecting on today's topic, but I am still growing, I just wanted to sit down and reflect deeper. As I was writing down, I got distracted, so I couldn't finish writing off everything, because some few people needed some help, and I had to stop everything that I was doing in order to help them. So I've realized growing up, when I was in primary school, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be an artist in terms of drawing. I used to design clothes, on a piece of paper. And then I moved from artist, we moved to drawing, I think they call it graffiti, something like that. I used to sketch pictures of my mom, like anything that I could draw. Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, I could draw. And I don't have the book or file anymore because one of my childhood friends took it and never gave it back. Of which it's okay, it's fine. Life moves on, And then after that, I wanted to be a muffin. It was called what? Grace's Muffin. So I wanted to become a chef. Not a chef. I wouldn't say a chef. A chef. What is that? A chef? I wouldn't say a chef, but I wanted to become a baker, mainly focused on muffins. So I wanted to sell muffins. So I wanted to have Grace's Muffin Corner. So I remember it was a school project back in primary school, either primary school or early grade 8. I don't remember. And then we moved from there, and I wanted to become a doctor. What was I thinking? The amount of trauma of thinking that I want to become a doctor, And I did apply at UJ, which was like, sorry sissy, sorry, you don't meet the requirements. And I was like, it's okay, whatever, I don't care, life moves on. So at the end of the day, UJ, not the only university in this universe, okay? But then anyways, and I feel so crusty because it's after work. And then I wanted to become an accountant, but I dropped accounting in grade 11. They suggested that I drop out of accounting because obviously during parent meeting and all of that, I used to complain that I'm not happy with my marks. They were always the same, no matter how much I studied, no matter how much I tried to make those statements balance, to make them klop in Afrikaans. Hela hate me, klop nie. Those balance sheets never balance. I even forgot what they are called. Is it a balance sheet? but it never balanced a debit and credit. Was it a debit and credit balance sheet? I forgot what sheet it was, but it never balanced, and I hated that, you know. And then after that, Miri. Guys, I'm tired and my English bundles are being depleted. So miraculously, one day I decided to become a teacher. Like in grade 12, I just told myself, "Bah, Grace, I'm going to become a teacher. I'm going to become an educator. I'm going to become a maths teacher." I remember going to my maths teacher. I'm like, "Ma'am," she used to be called Miss Nut. May her soul rest in peace. I went to her one day. I'm like, "Ma'am," she was my guardian teacher in grade 12. So we then started having that bond, you know. And then I went to her like, "Ma'am," okay, we don't say ma'am, we used to say Miss Nut. Okay, who can pronounce the surname? Because she's like, "No, Grace, you don't say it like that." And then she didn't want us to say Miss Madden also. So, but okay, yeah. And I told her, "I want to become a teacher, just like you. You've motivated me and encouraged me." She was so, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but however. Also, I wanted to become a math teacher because of, I think all my math teachers have been so good, so perfect. Miss Daniels, so rest in peace as well. She was so good. And then Miss Kleinarts, I recently met her. She was so happy to see me that I've made it. Like, she gave me a hug. It was good. I had thought that she had forgotten me, I won't lie. But who would forget the child that sits in front? You know, like back in the days, we used to use those overhead projector, the one with the light. I was here in front, son, and front seat was for crazy. And if you are on my seat, I will get angry. I'll go angry. If you're watching this video to edit my English and grammar, sorry, son, now my English bundles have depleted. Yeah. So I would be so upset, you know. So the front seat was mine. In all of my maths classes, I always sat in front, except for in primary, maybe. Yeah, I have some memory of me sitting at the back, in the middle, you know, being seated in the row that is slow, younger Lonto. But high school, we banged, you know. Yeah, but life happened. My marks started fluctuating, grade 11, grade 12. It got intense, you know. And I think it's got tough. Like, what? Trigonometry. Okay, my favorite is Euclidean geometry. I love Euclidean geometry. The circles, looking and searching for the angles. Like, that's a beautiful brain teaser. That is my favorite topic. And functions, I love functions. Like, I like everything about function. Determining. I like determining. You guys, I need to go to a speech therapist. I told my husband I want to improve my English, but not. I feel like my English is just basic. Like, it's just normal communication English. It's just English. I don't know how did I pass my what research proposal. I don't know how did I do my research proposal, because with this English. But once I'm in my academic mode, like sitting down, my English manuals comes, you know. But I think now I'm a bit tired, and yeah. So my English is a bit basic, so I want to elevate it a bit. So yeah, we are not there yet. Let me just finish what I was speaking about. So I've changed, like you have heard, the different things that I wanted to become since when I was a child until now, you know. I've done the muffin business in university. I've sold muffins, like, oh, and I do so well. I had my own pocket money, and my muffins were so good. If you know me from university, Erez, I forgot the name of our res. Tanya, if you're watching this, remember the other day when you asked me the name of the res? I can't forget it, but it's Colin something. Is it Colin Williams? Colin Nisau, but something with Colin. Yeah, I used to sell muffins, but I stayed there the entire of for 4 years. Yeah, second year, third. Yeah, I stayed there for like 4 years. and 3 of them I had my own single room, son, and that is independent. But that's not the case. What I'm trying to say, I fulfilled my dream and I sold muffins, and it felt so good. It was like quick money. Every muffin was 5 rand. Was it 5 or 10 rand? I think it was 5 rand, because I'm a person where, but when I do business, target market, yabona, the cheaper the better, the more they will buy. So I think it was 5 rand. Anyway, I sold them 10 rand. And I will make them big. I would make them huge and nice. Like I feel like I did put in a lot of effort in my muffins, the muffin cups and on. So I did fulfill that, but I was still a student. So what I'm trying to say now, as an adult, I'm past my mid-20s now. I have clocked my late 20s. Am I happy about it? No. That's a video for another day. Yes. That's a topic for another day. Actually, I wanted to make a future video in this age, and then post it later on in the future, after I've reflected, or maybe just do it now and post it now. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but let's stick to business. So life have changed, I've evolved, and I've realized in this life, like, life is not linear. Life is most like a sin graph. A trigonometric sin graph starts at 0 and then it just goes up, down, up, down, up, down, but definitely not a course. We don't start at 1. Yes, and definitely not a 10 graph. What am I even talking about? But yes, so in life, it's okay to change your passion. It's okay to change your goals. It's okay to change your visions. You shouldn't just be stuck in one thing, You can't just be stuck in one thing. And I've realized you need to evolve as a person. Just because you're doing this particular kind of job doesn't necessarily mean you need to stay there. In order for you to grow, in order for you to grow and to, there's a nice word that I'm looking for, but I can't think of it. In order for you to grow and to broaden your thinking horizon, to broaden your thinking horizon, you broaden your thinking capacity. Is it that? To broaden your horizon, to broaden your thinking capacity. What else? To be able to think deeper, you should be able to do other kind of skills and learn, continuously learning. Currently, I took a 2-year study gap. Guys, I've been studying back to back. And yeah, it was intense and I just needed a break, So after the break, I got to realize what I like, what I don't like. And recently, I just realized back then, I never used to like going to the... Okay, I've tried to go. Let me speak slow, otherwise I'll speak in between my mouth and it sounds like I'm mumbling. I've tried to go to the gym, but like home workouts. Back when I was in high school, but it didn't work out. I don't know why it didn't work out, but recently I've realized that working out has now become a hobby. I enjoy it. It's not only about trying to lose weight, but it's a lifestyle. So one of the skills that I'm trying to incorporate in my life is a healthy lifestyle, including working out, And I've sat down with myself and I wrote down all the skills that I want to do. I want to learn how to make coffee. Not just any random coffee. No. Like properly with the machine. Ooh. Yeah, all of that. I just find it so demure. If I can use demure, but I enjoy that. So I want to see what avenues that I can go into in order for me to learn that. And I already told you I want to do speech. I want to go to a speech therapist to improve the way I speak, because I want to come here and speak elegant, aesthetic, and demure. But I know I can. Some people have told me, especially my students, back in high school, like, there was a time whereby I was like, I'm going to call your mom. And I'm going to do it right now in front of you. And the way I was speaking with them and the way I started speaking with their parents was totally different. And they were like, ma'am, what voice are you using? Is that you? Or is it AI? So I know I can be demure, I can have a particular certain professional voice and professional outlook and the way I present myself, but you can even see the way I'm sitting. But I want to do it more, I want to do it much more, and I just feel like I need a skill in order to help me. It's a skill that I want to do. Then another thing that I want to learn how to swim. So back in primary school, I used to go to an aftercare. Then at aftercare, the tannies would take us to the swimming pool. Our primary school had a swimming pool. What an advantage, hey? I don't know if it's still operating now, but I would go to the swimming pool. I used to know how to swim, and I used to open my eyes inside the water with chemicals. We didn't know. We were just kids living our lives, no swimming cap. We never bothered by Haibo. I just had a new hairstyle yesterday, or my hair was just relaxed, or whatever. We would dive into that water, with so much freedom. And I used to go to the deep side. In a swimming pool, you have a shallow side and a deep side. I used to go to the deep side, and obviously I'll be like this. The water will be here, and I'll swim my way out. I used to float, And then after high school, during high school, in grade 8, 9, was it 10? I think late grade 9, going to grade 10, I'm not sure. I started attending this church, and this church had swimming competitions like once a year. And mind you, I haven't been swimming for like a while. So when I said I could swim, because I had prior knowledge of how to swim, then when I got into the water, I panicked because I couldn't feel the ground. I panicked. I had a panic attack in the water. So ever since then, I had phobia to swim, you see. So I want to go back and learn how to swim, because when I go to the beach, I want to swim in the water. Especially the other day, we went to Camps Bay Beach, and at that beach, the water isn't that bad. Thank you to the ladies and the people that was holding my hand and being with me in the water, because the water was here. I had some good flashbacks. At the same time, I was panicking and screaming my lungs out. So when I go back into swimming, I want to be like, let's say we go to a function, an event, a cruise ship, and then Titanic happens, God forbid that. God forbid that. No Titanic will happen here. But I feel like it's a survival skill that one should have, So I want to learn how to swim, I'm going to be that mother that'd be like, my mom can swim. We have a swimming pool at our house. Do you want to come? You see? Something like that. Yes. And then, what did I mention? Coffee, speech therapist, and swimming. I have another one, but I just forgot it. Oh, look, now I was told I'm bougie. So I think I also like bougie sports. So in high school and primary school, I was not a sport person. The only sport I wanted to play was tennis. And when we went for tennis practice, guess what? The teacher made us do workouts. Imagine push-ups. It's your first time. Then again, you go the next day. You do the same thing. Push-ups, sit-ups. Push-ups, sit-ups. And then you go to play. You play just 1, 2. So I think I quit within 3 days. Because I was like, no. I was reflecting. I feel like I don't know if it's a problem, it's a good thing. But I feel like if I don't like something, if I don't like the way I'm being treated, I leave immediately, with immediate effect. Why uhlala apho ungafunwa? Why uhlala lapho kodwa bakufuni? Does it make sense? Yayiva. So okanye why uhlala apho? Why uhlala apho kodwa ayithandi le nto enzekayo? Why did I speak broken Xhosa? I'm trying to mix Xhosa, Zulu and Ndebele, and it's not coming out properly. Why uzohlala apho kodwa ayithandi le nto ohleli kuyo? Yayiva. Okanye why uhlala nabantu abangakufuniyo? That was so perfect. That was perfect. Yes. So now I think then I should have realized by then I had a problem. It's not a problem. I feel like it's a good thing. So within 3 days, during the session, during the practice, I think we were busy with playing Sisana. Oh, Grace, Pagama. Gone. Never. Ever since then, I never did sport. I never did sport ever again. Me and sport never met. But I've realized now, growing up, again, we're going back to that childhood desire. We are going to fulfill the childhood dreams. Yeah. So ever since, it's been a while now, since last year, before last year, like ever since I got married, like when you speak with my husband, like what sport should he do, I always said I want to do tennis. But now I want to be more serious. Like I want to be more serious. Like we're gonna do some tennis in this marriage. We're gonna go play tennis. We're gonna have tennis dates. Yeah. Tennis dates. No. We're gonna go play tennis. So because I love it. So we're gonna go fulfill our childhood dream. I know there's a new word for this new one. Where, yeah, I don't know. It's similar, but yeah. I forgot the name. It's not coming to mind. Yeah, it's not coming to mind. Yeah. So I want to play tennis. I want to be more serious. So these are the skills that I want. So what I'm trying to say is, it's never too late to fulfill your childhood dream. And also, as a human, don't stay in one position. Yabona? If you're a hairdresser, don't just do hair. Look for something else, broaden your horizon, broaden your life skills. If you're a teacher, don't just be a teacher. Don't just be a nurse. Yeah, Eva. What other things are there? Don't just be an administrator. And I always advocate, if you have kids that are in primary school, I wish that I had somebody to tell me, no, Grace, you need to play a sport after school. It keeps you healthy. Yes, growing up, my body changed. Like obviously in primary school I had baby fat, and somehow I think when I got there was a time I got sick. It was what is it, man? I forgot the name of the sickness. Mizi. I think it's name's Mizi. What is it? Mumps? I don't know what you call it, man. But I had those things, and then I had irash. But there's a name for it. What is it called? Musil? No, I don't know. But yeah, I had that, and I lost appetite, and I was not eating for days. I couldn't finish. I remember very well. I couldn't finish a slice of bread. That's how bad it was the whole day. And then I remember my mom and my sister trying to enforce, "But hey, eat ya." So I lost a lot of weight, meaning that when I went to then grade 8, because it happened in grade 7, towards the end of the year, I think. And I also think because my father had, I don't know where he got it from, those bicycle. So we had a bicycle in my room, so I would cycle a lot whenever I'm bored, when I'm irritated, when I had nothing to do. I thought I was playing. I did. I was exercise, so that played a role in me losing weight. And then I lost a lot of weight, because I remember grade 8, 9, my entire high school years, I used to weigh 32, 30. And you guys, people, I just want to say also, people will talk about your weight. That's a video for another day. People will talk about your weight. Then I thought I was fat just because of people. 34, I thought I was fat and huge just because of people. People say, people talk, people think, people doom. Do you know that song? Yes, people say, people speak, people doom, doom. Yeah. In life, listen to your own voice. But also, I hope you took some advice from this video. Anyways, thank you for tuning in with me. I hope you got 1 or 2 things. Do not forget about that childhood dream. Do not forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, and I appreciate all 226 of you. And this is organic growth. This is organic growth. Because when I started the channel, I will never forget, I only had 18 contacts in my cell phone, and I used to send my videos to those 18 contacts. You know what? Once you post, then you want to forward it to everyone. I used to do that, but only 18. So I'm glad that today we are at 216, in the next 2 years, this better be 216K. I know 60 man. 226K. 200K. Okay. Have a blessed day. Jesus loves you. And from Tanya, have a blessed day. Jesus loves you.